Now, these are some of the photos released last night of Officer Wilson after his altercation with Brown. Wilson testified that Brown hit him when he first approached the teen about a robbery. Officer Wilson says he warned Brown he would shoot if he did not get back, at which time Brown grabbed at Wilson's gun and twisted it around, according to Wilson's testimony. Wilson says Brown looked like a demon during their altercation and that he drew his gun out of fear that another punch could knock him out. Officer Wilson added that when he grabbed the 6'4" Brown, he said, quote, "I felt like a 5-year-old holding on to Hulk Hogan."
Let's go to Ari Melber right now. Ari, based on what you know from the evidence that's been released, did the grand jury come to the right decision?
I don't know that I'm in a position to answer that question at this time. We definitely have not had the time to review all the evidence that's been released, which, as we've noted itself, is unusual. I'll tell you a couple things, though, Joe. Number one, it is not necessarily unusual to see the wide latitude under state law applied for police officers to make decisions about using deadly force. And so to some degree, there's a question here about whether those laws strike the right balance, and that's an important debate to be had. What is also unusual, though, as your guests and you have pointed out here, is the timing of this decision. I will tell you, both as a lawyer and now as a reporter who covers the law, I am hard-pressed to think of any other grand jury announcement, indictment or no true bill or non-indictment, that would be released in this way in the evening. Let's take a step back. Government business typically conducted during the day.
Right.
These kind of announcements typically made fairly close to the vote itself, because that's considered proper. Delaying too long, while sometimes there's a heads up to the family and to local enforcement, delaying too long is not seen as the normal proper course. Delaying into that late at night, as your guests have said, is just highly unusual. And we at MSNBC in our coverage have talked to several former U.S. attorneys, several former prosecutors. We're talking here about people who like this prosecutor, work hand in glove with the police and who've prosecuted a lot of these cases. And a lot of those folks told us this is unusual in a suspicious way. And I want to emphasize that.
It doesn't make sense, Ari, at all. Willie.
Let's go to.
And I just want to emphasize just briefly, guys, that's a different point, though, than whether these jurors ultimately reached the right decision. But that's a big question here looming.